Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, you can see by the results, we're right back where we started from. When you're tied after 4, Game 5 is always critical. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2 to move on. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Atlanta Braves.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
Mike Foltynewicz has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Now to the plate, Adam Eaton. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Washington, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we are underway tonight from SunTrust Park. His career line with Foltynewicz comes in with 6 hits in 25 tries. He also has 1 home run. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Foltynewicz has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Full count now, 3-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded, foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The next 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. And we're just underway from SunTrust Park. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and he hits it hard to the right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Nationals leave 1. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark, what's your take on them against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Braves, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Batting third, the shortstop, Greg Sonnenstein.
Stepping in, Greg Sonnenstein. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside.
And that misses, ball one. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Markakis, base runner at first with one out. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Adams is there. 2 down. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go.
Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Oh, and he misses it. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Freddie Freeman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Eaton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for Atlanta. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Brian Dozier now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Dozier.
First offering on its way. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Here's Matt Adams now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
The 1-0. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. The tag gets 1. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
Batting 7. The catcher, Yan Gomes.
Digging in, Yan Gomes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. And there's ball one. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Acuna on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nationals go quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball one.
1-0.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Popped him up. Rendon shading to his right. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
So striding forward now, Tyler Flowers. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Flowers, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and two strikes. The 1-2. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the A-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Into the box now, Mike Foltynewicz.
Ball.
Ball 1.
1 ball. No strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Line softly to the right side. Foul. Hops this one up. Adams in foul ground. And no one will get this one. On the ground for Dozier at second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. Will move to the third with no score. In now for Washington, Victor Robles. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Robles.
First pitch on its way. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
So here now is the pitcher, Tristan Hodge, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now is Adam Eaton as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one. Back to first, and he throws it away. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
The left fielder. 1, Soto.
He's set, and the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And this one's in the dirt. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Outside ball.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder. Trey Turner waits on deck. The 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, and the throw by Markakis is a beauty. He is out at home plate.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey. Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. So 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 1 and the Braves nothing. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a pop-up now. Adams over to his right. 1 out.
Now
every
right
pitcher
fielder,
loves to get quick outs, right? How about that?
Mark
1 pitch,
Aiken.
1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Hit hard but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a good pitch as Markakis is retired for out number 2. Into the box now, Greg Sonnenstein.
Greg Sonnenstein.
Here comes the first pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Standing in, Anthony Rendon as we begin the top of the fourth.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out.
And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 9.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And that misses. 1-1.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Rendon gets his lead at first. Nobody out. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now, Matt Adams, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch. Line toward the alley in left center. Acuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Washington. They lead it 1-0. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense, unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
1-1.
The 1-1. Rounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Yanked fouled off to the right. Another 1-2 delivery. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the first pitch to him. Snap throw from the catcher. But he gets dirty and gets back to the bag. Acuna, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Don't want to forget about him. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. One left for Atlanta. It remains 1-0. So coming to the plate, Victor Robles. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's Donaldson down at third. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Acuna. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The pitcher, number 20, Tristan Hodge.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tristan Hodge. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Adam Eaton. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Stepping in now, Juan Soto. As he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
One in the inning for the Nationals.
Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Tyler Flowers.
First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Up next for Atlanta.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Adams is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 11.
And back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Swing and a looper to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Stepping in, Nick Markakis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Hodge with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are two down.
Shortstop,
stepping in for the Braves, Greg Sonnenstein. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Skied into straightaway right. Robles waits on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Two left. Ready for another shot now. Trey Turner. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Trey Turner.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Flowers has it, and he makes the throw to first. Turner is retired, and there's one away.
Number 6.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rendon. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Rocket to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la a goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Howie Kendrick will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Howie Kendrick.
A ball and no strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the four umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Inciarte to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That was a really tough play, so we want to take another look at it with Show Track. He got a solid read off the bat. The route efficiency was good, and he ended up covering more than 120 feet to make that play. Really remarkable. Standing in now, Matt Adams. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Adios, pelota. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series, and the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Sean Newcomb, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Newcomb.
Into the box, Yan Gomes.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Behind 0-2 now. 4 runs, 10 hits, and 2 errors on the Washington line score.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's 4-0. Howie Kendrick will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
For the Nationals.
A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Rodney 42 years old. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
Grounded to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Shoots this one over to first. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now, Nero, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over. The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
And it's quickly 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And it's grounded just foul down the line.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Acuna at second. Freeman on at first with 2 down. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They're down 4-0. Back here at SunTrust Park, it's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Striding in now for the Nats, Victor Robles. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Number 16, Victor Robles.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Acuna's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Otto Hensley the on deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Otto Hensley.
And a ball 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone,
but it bends just foul into the second deck.
The 1-2. Hit in the air out to right. On the move is Markakis. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Eaton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Strike one to start the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Now a long throw to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it. Brian McCann is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Brian McCann.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. McCann was born right here in Georgia. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11.
Riding in once again, Ender Inciarte. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Rendon down at third. From his knees, the throw. Got him. Oh, what a play.
Up next for
so a really nice diving stop down there at third, and here it is again with show track. The stop is obviously great, but the arm strength on the throw is what impressed us. It's not easy to throw a ball that hard after popping up from the ground. In now, Nick Markakis. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman. Anthony Swarzak has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 38.
Striding into the box, Trey Turner. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Swarzak, a former New York Met. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Hit hard.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Too high. 1-2. Shot to third and handled for the first out. Visiting Nationals holding the lead here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the game. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Anthony Rendon. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on by Rendon, and this is sent to deep left. Adios, pelota. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. His second home run of the series, and the Nationals have made this a 5-0 game. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Here's Howie Kendrick.
A
swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. A solo shot there for Howie Kendrick. His first homer so far in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Luke Jackson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
77, Luke Jackson.
Into the box now, Matt Adams. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Yan Gomes. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 6 and the Braves nothing. Wander Suero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51.
Leading off the inning, Greg Sonnenstein, and they'll need him to get something going here. No balls and 1 strike.
Leading up for the Braves, the shortstop, Greg Sonnenstein.
He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Sonnenstein leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Fly ball right down the line and left, and that will end up a foul ball. 0-2. Here it is, and a little tapper here in front of the mound as this may work as a sacrifice. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
The first baseman, number 5.
1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Seared down the first baseline. And they'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So striding in, Josh Donaldson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's through for a base hit. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. The throw into second, and he is in there.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to short. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. Braves will settle for just the 1. We're on to the 9th now in game number 5. Washington leads this one 6-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jerry Blevins enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Number 50.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Number 23, Adam Duvall.
And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Gerardo Parra will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove.
The batter, the pitcher, Wander.
Asdrubal Cabrera will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Oh, and 1 the count. Parra on at first, nobody out. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Markakis, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Adam Eaton. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Now batting, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Standing in now, Juan Soto.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
At the plate, Trey Turner. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's the Nationals 8 and the Braves 1. Gerardo Parra will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 88, Gerardo Parra.
Sean Doolittle takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Flowers. Starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Adam Duvall. And a step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, enter NCRT.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. His career line with Doolittle. He's 0 for 5. He's set and the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Final strike for the Braves. Popped up. Kendrick has a play. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
In now, Nick Markakis, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Swung on and missed. Inciarte, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-1 home. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
To third. Rendon has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top
like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: